Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, where we discuss all the latest transfer news in regards to the Premier League. Conor Gallagher to Atletico Madrid still ongoing. That deal still stalling. Speaking, he's been banished from the Chelsea squad, so we'll be discussing that. And speaking of deals of stalling, Manchester Ligt and Maserati to Manchester United, those deals seem to be stalling. And no one signed anybody. It seems deals everywhere are stalling, whether it's offers to clubs, whether it's clubs not meeting valuations or agreeing on valuations on players, I should say, personal terms, etc., etc. Well, big up to everyone who's joined over from the raid from Saeed's channel. Shout out to Saeed every single time. Big up Double A, big up Ash every single time as well. But please run up the likes. Run up the likes. Big up to everyone that was here as well. But hit the like button on the video. So important you do that, man. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back, over 180 of you lot in here, and we're only at, what's the like check? Only at 16 likes. It's terrible. Girls up to 60 likes. Like check 1212. Make sure you share across all the socials. That's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter, X, and Instagram. Also, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Kaneki isn't about, unfortunately, people. He will be back next week, but shout out to Kaneki. He's literally flying. He's working, so he's flying. I think he was in Barbados, he said. So I think he's flying back to the States. But we got, you know what I'm saying, one of the most, a fan favorite on the channel, I would definitely say. Easily a fan favorite on the channel. One of the most entertaining people in general, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this content creator space. My like Lex is in the building. Yes, family. What are you saying, man? You good?
All gone.
All blessed, man. All blessed. All good with you and everything, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Love that, fam. Yeah, love that. Yeah, man. But it's all quiet on the front everywhere, man. The Jula is quiet. Spurs is quiet. You know what I'm saying? Even with Chelsea, United, quiet. Yeah, you're quite better. You know what I'm saying? It's a better quiet. But we'll get into that.
Think so?
Yeah, definitely. So. Would you rather be United?
Huh?
I said, would you rather be Manchester
United?
No,
hold on. No, we are talking about the transfer. We're talking about the transfer market. We're not talking about the such places.
Oh, see. Yeah.
Would I never wonder that? Exactly. This is the thing. All of these clubs are clone Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool aren't doing anything. Oh, Liverpool. But bro, you're doing things and we're still better than you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hate you.
So what's the point? And then Arsenal doing things, but what? They're not even getting better. Like, come on, man.
Big up Gaming for Life, big up Vodge, big up Black Diamond. I see you as well. Says like, share, subscribe, support your quality channel as you continue to get brilliant content on the basis. No Ineos, we're here in the that's crazy. That is crazy, but we'll talk about that as well. Big up Janabur as well, man. Big up to you. Says get the likes up, people. Chinlu, good to see you in the chat as well. Mediterranean Menace as well. The Young G King in the building says big up Flawless Kaneki and Lex, and the funniest podcast on YouTube. You already know. Your nephew in the chat as well, man. It is because man know where it is when they get this show. Man, know you're gonna be entertained. Whether your team's getting slandered or not and getting trolled, you're gonna get some good jokes and some good bands. But yeah, it's all quiet on your front. But actually, ain't spoken it, so I don't know your thoughts on it. We'll start with the Conor Gallagher to Atletico Madrid because he was offered 2 deals by Chelsea, turned them both down. Then installing his deal to Atletico. He doesn't know if he wants to make the move. Then he's been banished from the Chelsea squad. So when they return to the UK. So thoughts on all of that?
I don't even know what to think about that still because realistically, Conor Gallagher, I guess he wants to stay, but him don't want to stay if him not make a certain amount of money because they're offering him deals. So the fact that they're not offering him deals, it means that all right, we're not trying to get rid of you, but you're rejecting the deals. So what's the problem? What is in those deals that why you don't want them? You get me?
Because I think one of the deals they offered him, he was going to be one of their best players, but then it turned out but news came out saying he would only be a squad player for them. So that's what don't make no sense.
So just go Atletico, blood.
It seems he don't want to go Atletico because remember he turned down Villa last season. It seems he don't want to go Atletico. It
look like him proper Chelsea, innit?
You proper Chelsea. Are you rejecting deals? I think he wants to go Spurs. Vudge just mentioned it. I think he wants to go Spurs. I think it's a London thing.
Oh,
that's the only explanation.
London.
I just don't think he wants to leave. Why would you not go to Aston Villa? Why would you not go to Atletico Madrid?
I thought my guess is them not offering him a deal where he might play a vital role in the squad.
You reckon it's that, Fez? Well, it's like, yo, you're
I
Conor
don't know. That's why I'm not accept the deal, because if you want to stay in London, then just accept the deal. Who gives a shit?
I think he knows that Chelsea he won't. I do hear that. I think it is. I think he wants to stay in London because that's the only thing I can think of. To not go to Aston Villa, to not go to Atletico Madrid, it must be that. Like, but you're not going to play first team for any of these teams.
Like, yo, look, enough of the time, people. All right, so for instance, the man them say, yo, Lenny Yoro, Zine. Everybody has celebrate. Oh, Lenny Yoro chose United over Madrid. And people like to indicate that as a sign that United got one over on Lenny Yoro, right? But why are we crediting Lenny Yoro and his team with intelligence? Suppose them just stupid. You ever wonder that?
I hear that with the Euro thing. I think the only reason, I think the main reason was, I think it was first team football. I don't think he wanted to go to Madrid and not play first team.
Well,
that's what it is. I think that's the main reason he was like, if I go to United, I'm a starter. Yeah, he play games, but you're not starting. And he probably looked at him when, if I'm him, I look at it and go, go.
Not only that, the clubs were fighting about the transfer fee.
Yes,
and quite possibly he wouldn't have gotten the move because the transfer fee wouldn't have been good. So maybe that's it.
And that's it, because it's like, if I'm backing my ability, if I play very well at Manchester United, Madrid are coming back in for me. Anyway, regardless, whether it's 2 years from now or 5 years from now, if I play to a certain level. So he probably looked at him when, I'm not trying to stunt my growth. Let me go Manchester United and play first team week in, week out, which he would. That's the main reason I think he chose. I think if Madrid guaranteed him and said, you'll play first team, I think he goes there. Why would he? Yeah. Well, they probably said with Rudiger and you got Militao.
To be honest with you,
go.
Madrid don't even have defenders, really.
Yeah, there's Rudiger, Militao.
So him would get game. But them always injured.
Militao he was. Rudiger's normally with that. And there's a couple more I'm forgetting as well. I can't remember who else they play at centre back.
Like Alaba. And,
Alaba's there. Alaba's coming back. So he probably looked at him and went, okay, I'm competing with Rudiger and Militao. Am I getting in consistently ahead of them? Probably not. Not consistent. Obviously,
but then you go United and you have a coach who will play injured in our preseason match.
And that's where you got to be smart. That's true. That's a valid point. That's a very valid point. But hey, we're finishing third, Lex, man. So it's all well and good.
Yeah.
It's all well and
good luck with that shit.
So you don't think Manchester United can finish third? Is that what you're telling me, Lex?
I mean, everything is possible. Anything is possible. Especially in 2024, innit?
Hey, facts, man. Reach for the stars. Word to Tony, man. The stars are aligning. The stars are aligning. But you lot get your questions in, people. Get your questions in as well. On Liverpool, though, there's your lack of, because I think it was your CEO or director of football did say last month that you're looking more in August to get more deals done because Slot wanted to assess the squad before he made any signings. So what are you looking for this month from Liverpool?
This month, bro, we're not looking. As I said before, I'm not looking for anything specific. Why? It's because to me at this point in time, there's a lot to be. There's a lot where we have to wait and see. It's a lot of wait and seeing going to happen. You get what I say? Yeah. So it's a case where at this juncture, I look at the team and I say, all right, we probably need an extra centre back. We need a flipping a DM. We need quite possibly, if we want to replace somebody like, for instance, Luis Diaz, or maybe get a second striker for kind of backup Jota or Nunez. But at this point in time, it's like I don't necessarily see them doing anything much. And I already know that, look, these guys aren't necessarily going to fully back the manager until the manager kind of prove himself a little bit. You get what I'm saying? And even if they're going to make a couple transfers, it might be one or two. You get me? And I just would like them to have a more defensive-minded DM in the squad. You get what I'm saying? Because Endo just not going to cut it, especially with the new system. It's not really going to cut it in terms of how we want to build up play and so on and so forth. So bro. It's just a case where I just have to just look at things for what they are and just trust in the management. You get me? Because these guys were the guys who got us where we went in the first place. So, and slot ball don't look too bad. You get me?
Speak on that, because you mentioned this before. You mentioned this in the group chat, but yeah, thoughts on the preseason and how you've looked so far from stylistic standpoint.
We don't. We look. It obviously it looks different. To me, it looks better. In terms of just aesthetics, and we're actually getting results, even though it's preseason. And then even yesterday, I think it was very telling the preseason game between United and us, because we won a game that quite possibly, all right, people could say, all right, Manchester United played better, but how I look at it is, I've seen us play good football in the preseason. And now I've seen us face a challenge where a team is playing better than us and we still dispatch them. You get me? Bearing in mind it's Manchester United, so they don't really have an attacking prowess to where they should defeat us. But because of how good you guys played and how well we took our chances, is a positive thing. You get me? It means it showed me something where, all right, quite possibly this system can work, because we see it against Arsenal where we played well, and then we see it against United where we didn't play so well, but we still finished our chances because we created enough chances to finish. Now, obviously, it's not the United backline and all the excuses. It really don't matter to me. 3 love is 3 love, just like how 7 love is 7 love. So, with all of that being said, I just have to wait and see. It would be nice though if the man them could just buy, like, just give me like 2 or 3 players. If it's a case where we're waiting till August to lock deals in, as long as we get those deals over the line, fine.
Cool. And what are you looking at league wise? Obviously, you lot finished third. Was in a title race till late. Obviously, fell away. Still in Champions League, domestic cups. Where do you fall with the 4 competitions? Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup. What are you looking for? Like, what's the bare minimum where you go, this is it? Like, is it top 4? Is it top 3, top 2? Title charge. Same with the Champions League, knockout round, quarterfinals, semis, etc.
All right.
Yeah, I know it's tough because it's a new manager.
Yeah, it's very tough. But at the same time, in terms of the league itself, quite possibly. All right, look.
It's going to be good. Go on.
Yeah, until I say Arsenal buy a striker or somebody will need to score goals, I'm not trusting in Arsenal. City just look like, even though they're not making any signings, all them going to do is promote a few youth players, and then we're going to look on them and say, oh my God, City's so great, da 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 da. I just think we're going to end up falling either second or third again. You get me?
Okay. So what you reckon? You mentioned there about Arsenal not signing the strikers. Are you looking at going, yeah, we can finish above them and be the closest to?
It's quite possible. It's quite possible with a more sustained style of play, with quite possibly less injuries because of the less running and so on and so forth. I think quite possibly we could finish above Arsenal. The problem with Arsenal is, you already have a good defensive structure. Continually investing into defensive players isn't necessary. All right, it will make you better, but if you're not scoring goals, it won't help. If you got, because the thing about it is, for instance, you go down 2-0 against Aston Villa again in a title charge. Where are the goals coming from? What are the substitutions to get your goals? Eddie Nketiah, because you won't take 27 mil for him. Good luck with that shit, blood.
That they won't take money.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Take the 27 mil. And why is no one signing Ivan Toney? What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea why nobody is signing Ivan Toney. I look at Arsenal,
just a bun up the Yardman thing,
Chelsea. I look at Chelsea. I look at Manchester United. You could even include Liverpool.
2024, no?
I go, Why not go and get Ivan Toney? I don't get it. For
Fill
the
with a
price
bunch
point
of
he's at.
idiots, fam.
I don't. I think it comes back to what you spoke about earlier. And I've spoken about just incompetence from people. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Bro, maybe
I don't get it. Something's off with that, and I don't know why that is the case. And I'm not hearing attitude because there ain't no attitude problem. Because when the England captain was walking around the golf course with Gary Neville trying to get moved to City, nobody said anything.
yeah, but bro, since when we blame people for attitude for one for leave Brentford, fam? Like, give me a break. Give me a fucking break. So what if the man have beef with him own club? It's Brentford, and he's a striker that's better than Brentford, and he knows that. Who gives a shit? Buy the fucking man, get him for score some goals, and if you want to tell him to fuck off next year, fine. You get what I say?
I get you fully.
Like, what's the problem here?
Again, to me, I don't understand the problem. And he's got a year left on his deal, which means you can negotiate a cut price for him as well. And he's not coming off the best.
You probably can get Ivan Toney if you're 35 mil.
Yeah, 4 years.
Put him in your squad, get like 15 to 20 goals in the Prem alone with a couple assists because of his play style.
Yeah.
Like, what are you man waiting on? Like Arsenal, especially fucking Arsenal. What are you man waiting on? You're letting Havertz, what? You don't want to fucking isolate Havertz?
Nah, man, that's Killer Kai, man. That's Kai.
Killer Kai, yeah, big man thing. All right, good. Once again, the next year when you don't win nothing, I will be there. I will be there. Next year when I get knocked out to fucking Ipswich Town in the fucking league or some shit side in the League Cup and the flipping FA Cup, fine, I will be there. And I will be there when I say, oh, we have bigger fish to fry, just like last year. I'm not going to drop out of the fucking Champions League to a dead Bayern Munich again. I will be there. And then when I play second or third in the league after sucking off on the whole side, I talk about, oh, this is the best team since so and so and so. I will be fucking there. Because guess what? Guess what every team that has ever won the league has? Goal fucking scorers. They score goals. You have no goal scorers. So you won't score enough goals to win anything. That's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple. Like, bro, it baffles me. It baffles me. You have the money. You have the resources.
You do. Yeah.
You have the team structured. You have a strong spine. The only thing missing is a proven goal scorer. And you can't just do that. Like, just get that. Fucking hell.
I hear you. Hey, Daddy,
it's
how they
crazy,
figured out
dog.
yet? I don't know, because the crazy part is they needed it last season. And they went and signed Kai Havertz.
They needed it the season before. 100 mil for Rice. Oh, we signed Rice 100 mil. Yo, you could have paid 30 mil for a fucking centre back in midfield, blood. From somewhere else. You never had to pay 100 mil for a centre back in midfield. Let me repeat it again. You did not have to spend 100 million for a centre back that plays in midfield. You could have just bought a centre back and just say, all right, you're a midfielder now. Fuck it.
For less than half the price, yeah, you could have.
And then them want to say, oh, Rice was so great, bro. On a full of so much fucking copium, it's unreal. It's unreal because all your midfielders that play in the DM role or the 8 play better than Rice.
Talk about it, fam. Talk about it.
Rice can't look good without Jorginho or fucking what his name, the black brother, Partey beside him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that 100 mil for midfielder, blood? Is that 100 mil? And then no one say, oh, we should have paid more. Yeah, should have paid more for come second. If you spend 100 mil on a midfielder, you need to be winning the fucking title, blood. That's what you need to be winning. You should not be, bro. It should not be a case where you splurge all of this money only to go trophyless. Get a FA Cup, get something. And you know why them don't get nothing? Because them fans don't need nothing. They're barring like one or two of them fans. Them don't need nothing. Them still gotta celebrate fuckery. You guys consistently celebrate winning nothing.
They do.
20 years, 4 FA Cups. That is it. And the way how them man talk, you think them man would have 5 Champions Leagues? You think this man are Real Madrid? You think them money are the most successful league in the this, and them always talk like with them posh accent, like them fucking know football. You don't know one god jack shit, blood. You don't know jack shit. Keep propping up fucking Saka and Martinelli and all of them Monday. But it's only 1 year, one bad year Martinelli have. Who gives a fuck? Martinelli's best year isn't good enough. That's the point here. Martinelli's best year isn't good enough. And you man so stretched thin that you continuously have to play Saka through injuries. Like Saka literally always a limp. Why? Because every fucking year you have to play this man 40 odd 50 odd games because you don't have a backup, and you rest of your players them you can't depend on him. So what happens when he gets injured? Because you don't invest right, and you keep selling players because them have attitude, or them have this, or them have like a swag, or maybe them have a fade with a freaking partner them here or some fucking shit. That's all they use to judge players.
Yeah, aura. You know what I'm saying? Aura, yeah.
And all them do Arsenal, I tell the cameraman, make sure when the game is over, you go point the fucking camera below Saka for make him look like some god. Fuck that shit. Win something and then you can talk. Bro, even when we are at our shittest, man did win Champions League. At our shittest, we are win blood clot Champions Leagues. Why do you man have so much chat? Why do you man have so much chat?
And speaking of more chat, yeah, man, welcome Kidaki to the stream as well. Yes, Kidaki, what are you saying, family? You good?
Man, put the plane in an overdrive.
I don't even think you know how jet lagged I am right now, fam.
Yo,
But
I
when
appreciate you showing up, man.
When I have me a laugh dog, so I have to jet me off it, I have to try whatever energy me have left, you get me?
I hear that, man. I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Yeah, well, they cook the United States of Arsenal, blood.
Yes.
The United States of Arsenal, fam. Jesus, listen to me. These mans are I'm seeing these nitwits out here talking about the aura in our backline, motherfucker. Like motherfucker, you have 4 good tires, 2 spare tires, and you bought another spare tire. So when the engine blow, then what? When your engine blow, then what? What you gonna do? You gonna use a tire?
And he had 2 good tires and he bought another spare tire.
Why? We have Cali Fury here. Congratulations. So when you start lose 3-0, what you gonna do? You gonna sub on Cali Fury? Is that what you're going to do? When you lose a game and you need a goal, are you going to sub on the centre back? Because what a lot of these wingdings don't get, let me put it to you. Ben White is a centre back. You have 2 centre backs already in Gabriel and Saliba. In Gabriel and Saliba. Kivio is a centre back. Timber is a centre back. Tomiyasu is a centre back. And Declan Rice is a centre back. You have 7 centre backs as well.
That's what I mean. That's what Lex was saying. Go on, carry on.
You have 7 centre backs. And you thought, you want to know what we need? We need 8 centre backs. You need 8 centre backs. It's not like you guys saw if anything happened to Bukayo Saka, your season's fucked. It's not that. 1 injury to Saka, your season's over. 1 injury to Odegaard, your season is over. You decided what you need backup on is a left back. And what you did is not sign a left back, you signed a centre back. Are you fucking stupid? Yeah? Your $100 million midfield cannot play by himself, as Lex was saying. Like, you need to understand this. Do you know how good plain rice is? You know, understand how good plain rice is?
Plain rice.
Rice should be able to stand by itself. It's rice and this. It's rice and that. Rice and peas. rice and chicken, yeah, rice
Curry
and
and rice. Yeah.
curry goat, fam. Uno out here, so no. Funo rice cannot stand for nothing, fam. Funo rice cannot stand on nothing, fam. Think rice look shit. Rice can't do nothing without Thomas Party. Rice can't do nothing without Georgino. Rice can't do nothing without Kobe Mino. Rice need a partner. Without a partner, Rice look like a big dopey battery in the midfield. When you spend $100 million on that, yeah? What's the thing we hear the Arsenal fans call him Sergio Biscuits? That right there, the best six in the fam. Let me explain it to you.
Talk about him.
I watched an injured Paul Pogba play 6 against you at the Emirates, so we beat on the 3-1, and this man runs circles around the entire midfield. Declan Rice cannot do that. Declan Rice cannot do that. I watched Paul Pogba go to Anfield with Marouane Fellaini and Lingard as a 6. And that man stand 10-2 in front of Gini Wijnaldum and all these brother. And then me watch Declan Rice I get completely bodied by Goretzka. I'll know him still to see him at the back post. Really? You are trying to tell me your team can challenge. Challenge for what? What are you challenging for?
The Premier
You're
League.
left with you
Because they
don't
did
have
challenge
you
last season before. They did challenge.
challenge. What did they
Yeah.
challenge for? They lost the league in February. What do you mean challenge?
But
What do you mean challenge?
but we know that they lost the league already. But we know that. But what I'm saying
every
is,
single shit is fam, every time, we took the league to the last day. No, you motherfucking didn't. You lost the league months ago. You lost the league with Fulham and Aston Villa is where you fucking lost the league. You guys got packed in by Iwobi. 10 men Fulham. You literally got slapped by freaking Alex Iwobi. Yeah? You lost to Good Evening. You literally sat there in front of your TV and watched your title challenging team get absolutely dunked on by a manager that you guys said was trash. You got Good Evening in front of everybody, and you're like, we took the league down to the last day. No, you didn't. Because everybody and their mom knew City don't lose games. City don't lose games. You've sat here and watched City go on a 21 game unbeaten streak. And you thought they would lose the league in crunch time. In crunch time. Think about that. And you're like, we took the league to the last day. No, you didn't. You lost the league in February. You lost the league in February. Stop chatting shit. Liverpool took the league down to the last day when they lost by 1 point. We took the league down to last day when we lost on goal difference. That's what taking the league to the last day. You motherfuckers never stood a chance. You didn't do the chance. You needed City to lose, fam. That's how you would have won the league. You needed City to fucking lose. Who were they going to lose to? West Ham that conceded 10 goals in 3 games. Was that going to be? I will never forget those accursed things. London Unite, West Ham and Arsenal. You motherfuckers should be stoned. You Arsenal fans should be fucking stoned. A combined badge. Really?
Yeah,
Do rated. Bro,
we're gonna
talk
get there
about
before you
your...
go. We will. Don't worry, man. Again,
No.
you're new here, so big up to you, Do Rated. We gonna get to. Don't worry. Any questions you have about Manchester United, Do Rated, feel free to ask. But we will get to Manchester United and get Kaneki's thoughts on.
No. Oh, he has an Arsenal DP. I am so sorry for you, my guy. How does it feel to wake up every day and just understand that you're an Arsenal fan? Like, you just made the wrong choice in life at birth. Like, imagine just waking up and being an Arsenal fan. What does that feel like?
Fake.
Like, honestly, what does that feel like? The greatest thing in your life the last 20 years is finishing second in the league. That's
No,
the
man, don't do
greatest
that.
thing you
Don't do
have to
that, man.
show for your life in
FA Cup,
20
man.
years.
FA Cup, man. It's the FA Cup. They won back.
Oh,
I think they went back to back. Yeah, back to back FA Cups.
yeah. You sound like the Barcelona fans that were trying to tell me about Copa del Rey. Like, yo, I have 38 league titles and you have 20. I have 15 Champions Leagues and you have 5. So you're just going to use Copa del Rey. Like, how do you just wake up? Like, how do you support Arsenal? I need to understand that. What type of mental deficiency did you go through to become an Arsenal fan? What type of cruel and unusual punishment did you go through to just decide, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to support an Arsenal fan. Like, yo, pick a struggle in life.
I hear you, Gavin, man. He says, us OG Arsenal fans battle with low standard Arteta lovers past 5 years. Give us a break. It's hard out here. Yeah, I hear you, man. Gavin, I hear you. Let me get to this from Steve as well. Hey, Steve, big up, man. Hey, you lot, make sure you subscribe to Steve's channel, man. Strasbourg Steve. This guy doing watch-alongs galore. I've seen a Polish watch-along, seen a Scottish watch-along. Make sure you go check out Strasbourg Steve. Subscribe, people. Links underneath in the description for his channel and on the featured channel page. He says, I don't think Arsenal challenge, they just challenge. Here the thing is with that, yes, they challenge from a mathematical standpoint. At no point during last season did I think Arsenal were going to win the league. And Steve, we spoke about this in depth. You just hate it because you're a United fan. They won't win the league for multiple reasons. One, the manager. 2, their striker, and 3, their midfield. They're key parts of your team. Now, if they address those areas, whole different conversation. But do I believe they address those areas? No.
To be fair, I never even went at their team. I'm like, why do you think Arsenal won't challenge? 1, your manager is a dumbass. 2, your board does not care. And 2, your board doesn't care. Like, do you understand this? What you said, in the next 20 years, no, in the next 20, you will not be sounding like this. Do you think in 20 years, Arsenal will be anywhere near 20 league titles? In 20 years, if you win 2 league titles, if 20 years and Arsenal win 2 league titles, you overachieved, fam.
How many do you know? Is it 13?
13 Premier League titles.
Is it 13 in total? Yeah, 13 details. Okay, now I was just backing out.
If you think Arsenal are going to win,
what you say?
How much Champions League them have? I don't know why you laugh, flawless.
You know why?
Because
you bad man.
You Arsenal fan.
You know bad man. You know what bad man mean? It mean covetous. You know what that mean? That mean you envy somebody for something where them have.
Exactly.
Arsenal for Champions League because them now.
You need to understand this. Hearing Arsenal fans speak is like hearing England people that support England speak. I'm looking at them and I'm like, yo, you talk like you're Real Madrid. You talk like you're Real Madrid, but when you look at your club, fam, you're below Benfica, fam. When I hear England talk about the international success, when you look at England's international success, Uruguay is better than you.
That's crazy.
Hearing Arsenal fans speak, we have the best team. You lost to the weakest Bayern Munich team in the last 30 years. You lost to Eric Dyer. You got knocked out the Champions League by Eric Dyer. How do you do that, fam? No, I got an Arsenal agenda, fam. I've hated you, man, since 2003. Put it like that. That's how far my hatred stems from you. From 2003. I don't like you, man. Yeah. Never have, and I never will. I'll never.
I hate no agenda because he's smart on. Like, just do rated. Let me ask you the question: do you think that Arsenal are going to win the league this coming season?
He's an Arsenal fan, so he's probably going to say yes.
I want to know. I'm genuinely asking. Like, genuinely asking. Do rated.
Yeah, when was this?
Do rated. I want to know. Big up to do rated. Big up to everyone. That's to everyone in the chat. Not just do rated. Before you go, Kadeki. Everyone in the chat. Where do you have Arsenal finishing in the Premier League? That's everybody in the chat right now. Drop the number where you think Arsenal will finish in the Premier League as currently constructed, and everybody else is currently constructed. 5th of August, 2024.
Because one of the things is this. Highly respect.
Hey, we ain't doing that. No second place again. So are you finishing first? Do rated? Are you saying Arsenal win the league? That's why
I
I
don't
want.
know.
Sorry to keep cutting you off, Kinnick. I just want. I just
No,
want.
it's not. It's not about the cutting off. I'm just saying
Even
because of,
I'm apologizing for it. I just want to know if you're finishing first due rated or you finishing third, because you said no second place. So is it first? Is it third? Are you dropping out the top four? Let me know.
it's just something that I want these engagements more. I sometimes you have people in the comments that will engage. You say something and like you don't see them again. It's like I need to see these people more because I'm like I don't want you guys saying, oh, I can't have my own opinion in the chat. Like no one in the chat is going for you, fam. Like we're literally speaking on this. I hate your club. I hate your club since 2003. Never liked you guys. Like you need to understand, fam. My hatred for you stems way more. It's way beyond. It's way beyond football, fam. I hate you guys. I
So
hated you before I started supporting Man United.
you have Arsenal finishing second too, like I do. I think you finished second. So we're on the same page.
Yeah, I haven't finished in
What's the
second actually.
criticism? Kaneki has to finish in second. Like I have. Kaneki has them finishing. So you and Kaneki agree, because Kaneki has you lot finishing second, as do I. I think Lex may have you finishing third, but
No,
like
fuck your second. You come third.
No, I haven't finished in second. Just the fact that it's just because how they set up defensively is something that stands true in. It's hard to break down Arsenal, but technically it's not hard to break down Arsenal. Just call them shit, and you watch their fan base break down themselves. But anyway, talking about their football team now. Technically, their football team is not hard to even break them down. Just put pressure on them. You'll watch them crumble. But still.
But that being said, let me ask you thoughts on switching lanes from Arsenal, Manchester United. A lot of Kool-Aid being drunk everywhere. It's Kool-Aid season, clearly. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty sure you saw me go at Saeed.
It's a hot summer. So what are your thoughts on the Ligt Maserati deals, them stalling, and how you see Manchester United doing this coming season? Talk to us.
Okay. As I've said to Saeed before.
Because he did say you called in as well. He said he spoke to you.
Yeah, he did. And I started because of course I did. Well, before this, I took a hit. I was 50 minutes late for the seminar because I had to do the call-in show. I had to talk to Saeed.
I respect
so how it went was this. He's like, oh, what do you think? What was my thought on Manchester United? I'm like, I've been seeing the preseason games. What I can see from it is that I need to stuff Mason Mount in a barrel and ship him to Abu Dhabi. All right. Delete and Mazuari. Okay, so
I'm still listening.
So no one in our backline can stay fit. Then. That's basically what I'm hearing. No one in our backline can stay fit. We signed Mazuari as a right back that can't stay fit. We're signing a Delete that can't stay fit. Lissandro Martinez that can't stay fit. Luke Shaw that can't stay fit. Malacia that's never fit. Lenny Yoro that's now out. Harry Maguire that's shit. And Lindelof that's also horrible. And Johnny Evans that's 48 years old. So does that sound like a defense you should be going into the league with?
Hey, it sounds like a defense I can finish third, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so he's like third. I'm like, Saeed, you want us to go? You think we're going to finish third with Baba Tunde in goal?
This guy, that's so necessary,
man. You can't finish third when Arsenal like a finish third. If you finish third, it means that Liverpool, Aston Villa, Chelsea, all of these teams are gonna finish below you.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm trying to say. Aston Villa has. People are not looking at Aston Villa. I've said this for 2 years straight. I've said this for 2 years straight, and you've all seen it. I said no one is looking at Aston Villa, and that's going to be a detriment because Aston Villa. Mark my words, they're going to do a Leicester City. With Unai Emery and how they're backing Unai Emery, Aston Villa will win, will at least hold one league title. I can see them sneaking one fuckery league title, some buck-ups league title because no one is looking at Aston Villa. Do you see how strong their team is right now and the signings that they're making? No one's talking about Aston Villa.
So you're saying on paper, Manchester United currently are not stronger than Aston Villa? Is that what you're
No,
telling
they're
me?
not.
Okay.
Manchester United right now are below Brighton. You need to understand. Do you know how Liverpool looked like in the early stages of it? Where if you got past Liverpool's front three, you're looking at an empty goal.
Yeah.
They don't have a midfield. Their backline was Lovren and Matip, and it was Karius in goal. So you know the moment you got past Mane and Firmino, you're looking at an empty net. That is Manchester United. That right there is Manchester United. So when you pass that front three with Rashford and all these mans, who's going to stop you in the midfield? McTominay. Yeah? Who's going to be the presence in the back line that's going to ward off? That's going to make anyone second guess? What, Harry Maguire? You think any strikers when they look at Harry Maguire and be like, oh, yo, I don't know how I feel about going up against Harry Maguire. And then when you pass them, all you're looking at in goal is Baba Tunde. Yeah?
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
This team isn't going anywhere.
Hey, you know who they're not talking about?
Someone said, can you talk about your own club? There you go. You're welcome. Go on, Lex.
All right? This right here isn't going, it's not going anywhere, fam. It's not going anywhere. I'm like, yo, your defense is still horrible. You don't have a goalkeeper. And if you think the league is just going to allow you to just rely on Kobe Mino, do you think everybody in the league is going to sit down and just watch Kobe Mino just ball out in the midfield and not try and fuck him up?
Yo, why am I sound like him a transform?
You
hear that?
He back.
So it's something that I have to say because I'm like, yo, when Pedri came through at Barcelona, Pedri had Busquets and Frankie de Jong. So he had people there to help and protect him. Yeah? You had people there to help and protect him. Yo, big up Rants, fam.
Big up Rants.
Yeah, Babatunde is that's still like that's still swelling around my head. That's funny. Bro.
All right.
Big man thing, dog. Bro, have structural integrity issues, blood. It's like them build a whole building and them do the inspection, and at the end of the inspection, the man must say, but wait, all right, it aesthetically pleasing. You look on the building and you say, wow. But then it look on the hinges are mason mount. You look on the foundation are fucking Onana. And you still have Maguire and these man who, if your front two, if your back two injured, starting lineup injured, you're gonna end up with a back line of Maguire and who else?
Lindelof or Evans.
I'm not trying to sell Lindelof, so quite possibly it's gonna be Evans, which not too bad, but it's not a third place team. You get to my say?
Yeah. Exactly.
No, then you continue to look on the structural issues. All right. You look on the midfield, the holding midfield. All right, they might probably play Mino with Cass or Eriksson or whoever. At some point, like so. All right, for instance, hypothetically, say you bring in Ugarte and you bring in who else? Rabiot and them Monday.
Yeah.
Who else? And the Ligt.
Yeah.
The only positives that we have to go by is the fact that humans seem like gonna play Van der Sar. What name? Van Nistelrooy ball.
Van
Nistelrooy ball.
This is completely. This right here. No mean for cut your legs. That right there that played against Liverpool because I rewatched the game. That is PSV football. Even during the stream. I've said it. This is PSV football. This is what Van Nistelrooy used to win the league. Against it. Even against Liverpool, you saw it. Chance creation after chance creation that came from intelligent wingers. But the people that you need in the area to make the final pass are fuckwits.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, and the final pass and the final finish.
Because that's it. This is not Ten Hag football. This is an Ajax football. This is PSV. This is what Van Nistelrooy is using. Hold up.
Yeah, all good, fam. No stress.
I want to knock on your door so hard, brother. Yo, I want to go on.
Everyone locked in.
Yo.
Over 230 of you lot in here. We're only at 67 likes. Let's get that to triple digits.
My boy
check
so
1,
hard,
2, 1,
brother.
2.
Wanna dip on-
Yeah, it's
wanna
crazy.
get shot.
100, yeah, no one ain't running up. Yeah, they ain't doing that to you.
man.
100
That's
likes,
like
people.
too
Just
hard,
100 likes. Big up Rants as well every single time.
Big up,
Shout out
big
to
up.
Sai for the super chats. It's flawless. See you tomorrow. Calling show. You're like, oh yeah, man, we'll be there 4:30 p.m. UK time, people. Talk your ish. Well, it's technically today if you're in the UK time zone. Talk your ish, people. It will
dog.
be 4:30 p.m. So you don't have to be on United. You don't have to be about United. Feel free to call in to talk about whatever you want, sporting wise, people. To do races, Ten Hag getting fired in January and Ruud taking over. I see a lot of people have said this, but I don't even trust them to go and then give the job to Ruud. I could see them going to get somebody else. That's just me personally, though.
No man, they might give to him at least an interim. At least an interim.
Yeah, maybe they do that and then give it to someone else at the end of the season.
From you see, all right, look, from you see how long them take for actually just try to replace Ten Hag, and when them try them kind of failed, and then them say, all right, make we get Ruud and this man in. Them are gonna do the interim thing, man. It's set up perfectly for the interim thing.
But then what do you think? All right, so let's say hypothetically he does get sacked in January. Ruud takes over on an interim basis. What do you then think happens in the summer? Or do you think it's result based?
But to me, it result based, because look, I don't necessarily think you guys are going. All right, so some of the fans actually think United going to do way better than they're possibly going to do, right? But it still will be better than last year. You get what I say? So the football will be good enough for go a distance in the Europa League, given that your players stay fit, given that Ten Hag don't override Ruud and play fuckery. Because look, we can the problem is we have a track record to go by. And the problem with that track record is last summer, this is exactly how you man looked.
Yep.
It was very optimistic. It was
optimistic.
And then the season starts and voila. But the only difference is now he doesn't necessarily have, not necessarily, but he does not have the power that he had last year. So quite possibly we're going to see a positive change. You get what I'm saying? Because now it seems as if the power is distributed quite possibly even between him, Van Nistelrooy, and the other brother with them get in. So
yeah, Hack.
Yeah. So it's just a case where there is positivity to be had, especially in comparison to last season. The problem is it enough to bring you from 8th to 3rd? Is it enough to win you a Europa League? Because remember, this is still pending deals. It's not like you already have the deals done and you have the players there. This is pending deals. Being better is pending a lot of things happening. Now, if these things happen, yes, it is a positive outlook, but how positive is it in comparison to last season? How positive is it in comparison to the other teams that have strengthened? How positive is it really? Because when you really analyze it, you can say, all right, it is kind of up in the air what Liverpool's going to do, right? Because we can't tell. Because structurally we look better, but it is quite possible that once we start the league and we start playing regularly on a regular basis and teams start finding us out, then it might go tits down or tits up or whatever the saying is. But the problem is, if Arne Slot comes in and his system kind of shocks the league, we have a massive potential, because it usually take a while for that peter out. You get me? If you understand what I mean. So, for instance,
we got new manager bounce.
Not just the new manager bounce, but in comparison to the other teams in the league when they are playing against us. Because this is kind of a new Liverpool.
Yeah, it's a new look.
Them not necessarily figure it out. Yeah. So it's like we can hit the league and it look, whoa, crazy, bro. Probably first place by December, then maybe later on down City take over or what have you. Or it might be that the setup isn't as good, and Arne Slot end up having to work out himself and try to figure out things in order for actually get it better. Maybe we get a 4th/5th place finish with maybe a Carabao Cup again or some shit. But for me, with what name? With Klopp, my thing with Klopp was always, especially recently, was, bro, the thing get too tired. We literally have an exact flipping, even if we have a good team, we have an exact rate by which we operate. We hit the highs in a December, drop off in a January because all of the man them gone to AFCON, and then we just peter out and go flat towards the end of the season, and then actually don't do one shit. That's lit, and it's been like that for years. And it's one because of the flipping style of play, because of the our key players are AFCON players, bro. As I said this a million times, AFCON has cost us this league so many times. It would have been so much more easier without AFCON. But every time Sadio Mane and Mo Salah have a cut,
who's left?
We just drop off a couple times, and they never always. It's either Mane come back unfit or Salah come back unfit, and then it's like shit. What we're gonna do? But we still manage to win a league and a Champions League. Fucking Arsenal have the whole of them starting 11 plus the bench good for the whole year. Massive Rice injured for like 2 weeks or some shit. And still can't win nothing. Why? Because you're just not good enough. You're not good enough. And what's worse is you're not good enough in an era of the Premier League where all you have to be is like 10% better and you win the league. All you have to be is 10% better. You don't need a Erling Haaland. You don't even need a crazy goal scorer. You just need someone who can get 20 goals in the league, which might put that player in probably like 4th place in the flipping Golden Boot race. But that 4th place, when you add it with Saka's contribution, with whoever them want to play on the left
as well.
You get what I say? Them just won't do it. And then the problem with you, man, is your owners continuously make shit moves, and you, man, suck them off like them are the best thing in the world. I'm not talking about how Califury good looking. What the fuck that have to do with football, blood? All right. What that have to do with football? Okay, Zinchenko is shit. Zinchenko is this. Zinchenko is that. You still had the best defense in the league with fucking Zinchenko. What does that prove to you? You never needed him. You just needed more goals. Yeah. So, all right, your defense get better now. Okay, maybe that's the avenue you want to do. Maybe you want to have the same amount of goal output with a better defense. It still might not work, because who's to say Califury going to stay fit? Who's to say when you get rid of it don't look like they're going to get rid of Zinchenko. It looks like they're really like him.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to stay.
So I don't know, play him in midfield, bro. It's so up in the air. I don't know if you think about Arsenal. I even analyze them, but it was so straightforward for us when we got good, bro. It was so freaking straightforward. We had like earlier Kaneki mentioned, once you pass the back three, the team was just shit. The front three, the team was just shit. So what the man them do? Okay, all right, team was shit, boom, Fabinho. Team still shit, need a centre back, boom, Van Dijk. Keeper shit, sell way out in our Champions League, boom, Alisson. Then we have the whole thing, boom, Trent come up from the fucking, what you call that? From the academy or whatever.
Oh yeah, the academy,
yeah. Drop in Trent. When me see Trent, I say, yo, what is flimsy you to go like? What the man here do? Turns out, I rate him flimsy, probably not very good defensively, but him good enough to have a Champions League medal and be pivotal in having that Champions League medal. Him good enough to win the Premier League with fucking 7 games to go, innit? Him good enough to do that.
He is good enough. Yeah.
So, for all of the people who love talk about my right back, what has your right back done for you lately, or any at all? That's the question. Arsenal, what your right back do for you since Ben White is the best right back in the fucking league? Chelsea, what your right back do for you other than be fucking Luke Shaw 2.0?
Damn.
Good potential, but always fucking injured. I'm fat as fuck. Maybe I'm structured, but I don't give a shit. Mega call him fat as fuck. What? Who else? Who do I have to call out? Tottenham, all of them other team. What phone right back do phone talk shit about my right back, blood? Even we can go as far as to say England. What has your right back done for you lately? Why Trent is always on the bench? Tell me. Because even if you want to say, oh, it's Kyle Walker and he won many championships with City, The point is, he was just a cog. He was just a space filler. In when you look at the importance of them winning shit,
Yeah. Right.
Trent was always important to us winning shit. Even the fucking little cups them will continuously pick out. Always. Trent get injured, all of a sudden with creativity gone to shit. Now with slot system, where bro, the thing looks so crazy to me because it looked like everything is like everything before. It was a bit chaotic with Klopp. No, everything's structured as fuck. And to me, sometimes it seems a little bit too mechanical, where you know what the right mid are gonna do, you know what this player gonna do, you know what that player gonna do, but maybe it's just good enough that it might work, or maybe teams just are gonna read it up easy and then counteract it easily. I don't know. But there's a lot left to be seen. It's just, bro, this United thing. And for be honest with you, how am I put this? I'm not gonna say I'm happy say when I play good football, but it good now that I get play good football. Why? Because I watch Manchester United games. Sometimes I feel like me even watch them more than watch Liverpool games, to be honest with you. And but and it's a habit me did create, and the problem with that habit was because you man did have Pogba, and once Pogba go play, I always go on and watch that shit.
You're gonna watch because you're just like, I rate this player. Let me watch him. Yeah, there's certain players you just gonna watch regardless. Yeah, there's certain players I'm like, oh, such and such is playing. Oh yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, just like back in the day, man, you saw watch Atletico near just to see fucking Ronaldinho play, blood. Man, no, you know, not quite beautiful about watching Brazilian football. Yeah, but man, we still watch that because Ronaldinho gone there, isn't it? It's just one of them things where, but bro, it very intriguing because there's a lot up in the air. It's just that I don't think that third place Manchester United thing. It needs some more thought put into it, blood, before man them can actually say, yo.
Nah, the reason why man them won't put thought into it because it's all off hope. There's no logic behind it.
No, I think there's some logic.
Go on, hit me with the logic.
Them go by the logic. Say we have a new manager, we gonna be shit.
Okay.
Morris cannot go make as much changes at Chelsea, so Chelsea might still be shit. And them are overlook teams like Aston Villa because Aston Villa got up extra games with Champions League or what have you. So them might be shit. Then you look on the fact that Arsenal are. So them have. To me, them have this. Them say, all right, the top two secure: Arsenal, Man City. But at some point in time, that Arsenal, Man City top two is going to change.
Yeah.
Who is in the pole position for actually change that? And that is the team you would put in third place, right? Yeah, who is in the pole position with?
You are Villa to me.
Huh?
You are Villa to me.
That's it's hard for Sevilla, but we can still say Villa. See, I'm not gonna really say West Ham because West Ham no. Newcastle no. Brighton no. Brentford hell no. Tottenham
depends on signings. Depends on that. They still need more. They still need more to me, Spurs.
Bro, to be honest with you, the only thing Spurs did need was Hurricane not to leave, blood.
Needed more.
That would have been madness.
You know what? I think he would have in Ange's system. I think he would have died.
How?
Because Ange's all about high energy, high press.
Oh, you mean the press? Just would have to be the guy who don't press.
Ange, you seen how Ange's live by the sword, die by the sword.
That's what I say. How not buy Ivan Toney yet? Like where everybody are wait pan. What are you guys waiting on?
I think it's just incompetence on everyone's part. Actually, I don't even think it's anything we're missing. I think
listen, bro. If the man, if the man did name, if the man did white, they would have buy him long time.
If he was called Brian Jones,
yeah. If they call Brian Jones or Walton or some fuckery, them would have buy that fuck a long time.
I think everyone just I think it's just incompetence because when I look at everybody, I go, he fits, he improves you.
So you're right. Racism is incompetence anyway. So.
Yes, it ties into it. But yeah, with the whole United top three, that the fact that the logic, and it starts with people being worse. Lets me know where we're at. We're not talking about the level Manchester United are improving. So let's say Liverpool are worse. Let's say Villa are worse. Let's say Spurs are worse. Let's say Chelsea are worse. Let's say, well, Newcastle, there we finished above Newcastle. Let's say those 5 teams. Who else did we finish below? Let me double check. I'll go off the top of my head. But let's say all those teams, I think that's the 5. Let's say those teams are much worse. Are they significantly worse? No. I don't think any. And are we significantly better? Also, no. We have the same manager with the same players. It's the same.
But to be honest with you, Flawless, the change of style of play can change a lot for you guys still, you know.
And that's something I don't trust. I don't trust the manager to implement.
No, but
I don't think we play any different.
The problem, the thing that I think a lot of people looking at is that the implementation is now not dependent 100% on Ten Hag. And I think that is what people are depending on. But we can't really concretely say for sure.
Exactly. And even outside of the style, is he going to play the correct players? I also don't think so either.
To me, that is the biggest. That is the biggest shit. But a lot of people will say if he doesn't, then what gonna happen? Them gonna pull the plug on him.
Yeah. Well, where's he gonna leave us? And that ties into it. What I'm saying,
if you don't actually know, though.
And it's a lot of ifs. I don't trust him to play the correct players. I don't trust him to implement the style, even with the new coaches and everything like that. And I don't trust him to play the same players. Do I rate Diallo highly? I think he's super talented. Does Diallo, in my opinion, get enough game time to have a major impact on the season? No, I don't think he does. I rate Sancho? Do I think Sancho gets enough game time to impact? No, I don't think he does.
One thing me know about Ten Hag, and people can change all them want. That man's a pussy hole. You know, normally, how pussy holes move? Whenever somebody bigger than them come in and stamp them authority, them go and go in at them little shell. But it don't mean that them opinions change. It's just like this. It's just like people continuously try to shout down racist people and get them to shut up. Don't mean that them no longer racist, blood. Them just shut up about it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, facts.
So you telling people say them not supposed to say this and them not supposed to say that, not gonna change what they are. So it might as well them just fucking say it, blood.
Yeah.
You get me? Say if a man wants to say him don't like black people, fine.
Let it be known.
Yeah, make him say it. Like, why you trying to shut him up? Because they little feelings, blood, because you can't take to hear it. Because what our ancestors went through in the past, you never got through it, blood. But you there and you try to make no change. No, you bumble clot a party and I drink beer rum. That's all you fucking do. Waste your money on a bunch of bullshit. You're not breed no girl, you're not raise no pitney, right? And if you do breed the girl, then you cut left them. So who's to fucking blame for the other man them a racist, blood? If you not do the right things to uphold your race.
Yeah, that sucks. Right.
So make them say what they must say. At least now you know, say, all right, that man there over there, so you get what I say? Me not gonna be friends with him. Me not gonna roll with him a certain way because me know push come to shove.
Yeah.
I will do a little thing, him gonna sell me out.
Yeah, facts.
And that's what we need in a society. Stop shut these people up, blood. Stop cancel them.
And it let be known. Speaking of that, in the UK, all the man that are out there, everyone, you know what I'm saying? Basically everyone who's non-white, stay safe, man. Because the shit that's going on over here is crazy currently.
Yeah, me the man them a riot, blood. The white man them a riot.
Stay safe. That's all I'd say, man. Stay safe wherever you're at.
Me no want white people riot in America, blood. Because all of them have all of the gun.
Yeah, it's crazy. In particular, if you're in a smaller city as well, man. Make sure you stay safe. In particular, if you're in a smaller city.
What this about though? Wait about what? Because all of the man them are rolling and thing, the Muslim them and thing.
So what happened was, it was in, someone correct me if I'm wrong, in Southport. I believe 3 girls got killed. 3 girls got killed in Southport.
The stabbing thing.
Yeah. And I believe
this knife shit, blood. How to make?
Because you can't have guns.
What country make knife run them place? Like how?
Because this is like, that's why I always say bring the flood, fam. I say this all the time. Bring the flood. So that happened with
knife around the country, brother. Just show the fuck of them, dog.
You had that. So you had that. And then I believe that was with someone, the person who did that was Muslim. So then people just used it as an excuse to start running around, attacking Muslims, attacking black people, burning down mosques. I seen in Liverpool, they burnt a library. Okay, make sense. They were burning the hotel. Yeah, they burned the library. You know what I'm saying? Like, foolishness. Yeah, they
The
banned them because the
Liberian did
library
mostly.
yeah. Like they built like so and all
Just
types of
senseless shit in it.
I seen them. They
But
was
them just
built.
use that as the excuse that
Yeah,
are like the
it's man.
catalyst.
It's just
But it's
racist
like the
thing.
Black Lives Matter shit. But the
Yeah,
man
but
them they just start run and fuck up everything.
yeah, it's kind of like that. It's just an excuse to go around the attack because I heard about like this because like obviously it was in all the major cities, but it was well known what was going on beforehand and stuff like that. Because even
All right, just to get a little bit conspiratorial now.
Go on.
People don't think that there could quite be the possibility that some of this shit is staged. Like them don't think that somebody might stage a killing just to incite violence against someone them don't like.
It could happen.
It could happen. So why just
because the thing is
Listen,
naturally murders are
why
gonna
not
happen because I've seen people use that like just that all killing is bad people. Well, people will use it and say, well, look, an Asian person killed someone, and then someone will rebuttal that and go, well, a black person killed someone, and then someone say again.
I don't know about all killing.
No. It is in regards to when I say that I'm saying random acts. Like when I say random acts, like I'm saying civil, like the girls who got stabbed. They ain't nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, bro. No,
when I say that, that's the point I'm making. I'm not talking about people in the life. I'm not talking like my man who was in the back of the car. If he would have died, yo, that's the life you chose. That's your you are involved in that life. So if you pass away, that's on you. Oh, did you see the puppet thing? Have you seen it, Lex? Did you see it on Twitter? Did you see it on TikTok? Somebody and he posted it on Twitter. Oh yeah. So remember we spoke about my man in the back of the taxi and he was doing the stabbing. Someone, remember the Muppets? Someone did a mock of it. So they had the puppet in the back of the car. No. Yeah. I'll send it to you. They had the Muppet in the back of the car and he put the audio over the top. When he had it, yo, it's hilarious. I see that.
It's a drive. Yo, it's the funniest shit ever. A bag of man just group around you with knives and just
bring the flood.
Blood.
I say this all the time. It's a wrap. We failed as the human race. Flood the shit. Press the reset button and start again. It's over.
No, dog. If you just look on them Monday, you're gonna bring the flood. But if you look on the majority of society, not that bad.
No. The thing that crazy part is
them used to point the camera upon blood.
But even with the majority of like, what's crazy is you mentioned it there is that people may not like. I'm not gonna go out and do it, but people be like, nah, I see why they're doing that. I agree with it. You get a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of people who are like that. You are very much so. Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but I agree with what's going on. I understand why they're doing it. What?
Understand who doing what? The knife man?
Yeah, no, not the knife man. I'm talking about these racists just running around, beating up people. I understand why they did that. Fair is fair. A lot of people have that vibe, a lot of that mindset.
But the thing about it, Flawless, is if they are of the opinion, say a certain demographic from a certain group of people committed this crime, it not only gonna confirm what them already think, it gonna confirm a lot of the propaganda that has been spread about these people. So you have to remember this. You have to remember this. A lot of the propaganda come from places where people are say, oh, far right this, far right that, but a lot of the negative propaganda these men come from is from the left, because of the media. It's because of the media.
Definitely has a lot, and media has a lot to do with it.
It embed these thoughts in these people's head, and them just feel like say, yo, all right, them is the one with the 9/11, them is the one with bomb this, them is the one with bomb that. I know you gonna do this to the little girl, them and think, all right, this is the last straw. You get what I say? And then man, them just decide say, well, we're gonna just start mash up things, but. A lot of the time, but then what the people do, what society do, or what the media tend to do is, with them come out then after them cause all of the fuckery, them come out and then say, you see that cut where you have, is the cut is the problem. Yeah. So blame the cut.
Yeah, facts.
But never, them not say, yo, you see that Monday, they'd have to have a preconceived thought in their mind to take up the knife and actually walk and commit the action of cutting you. Huh? So that's what the man. So after them do all of them propaganda for cause the fuckery, then them divert blame from themselves and say, yo, are the person who did the action fault. And if me were indoctrinate them, no, could never be. I put out all of this negativity on a daily basis at 7 p.m. and tell the people a bunch of lies. And when the people react on the lies, no, oh, it's not my fault. Oh, they're terrible people. They're from the far right. Oh, they're this and they're that. Bro, listen, I just regular. All them people that were born up on a loot are left, right, middle, north, south, east, and fucking west. Them different all sides, blood.
Yeah. And that's and like that's it, and it goes in like and it ties into it, and this is what I'm talking about. Like that happens and people are like, all right, let's go burn down a mosque. That has no correlation, but people just want an excuse to do that. They want an excuse to attack race. That's why you get black people just being attacked. That's why you have Asian people just being attacked.
Because look, you got burn down a mosque, right? But if you did use your fucking head, not 1 minute in that mosque did the fucking person in the mosque tell the other people to say, yo, go kill 3 pitney.
Exactly.
Nobody now preach that, blood.
Exactly.
But you're fucking ignorance.
Exactly.
You're ignorant to say, yo, oh, it's the mosque fault. It ain't got shit to do with mosque. It's
No.
just a terrible person committed a terrible crime. If you want to have some justice, go and get at that person. But then before you get at that person, get at all of the people them were involved in making the system the way it is right now. We continuously attack the wrong people, blood. We continuously attack the wrong people. Why? Because the people who supposed to get attacked tell we say I feed them fault.
Yeah. For example, put it like this: the LGBT people. At first, it was just, yo, we just want the right to marriage. Nobody not say nothing about it. Nobody not say nothing about it. When you look, all of a sudden, some people are walk up and down calling themselves MAP. Minor attractive people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Might want to put on the fucking banner.
This guy, yo.
Yeah.
I don't know why Kaneki's gone here, but we move.
All right, then. No, what I'm trying to say is that people will put themselves places what make something look worse. And then when you're like, yo, why did these person? Well, these people allowed me here. Put it like this then. It moved from this. Think about what that group was for and look what it is now. I understand it's completely different. That the alphabet group is not what it was before. It's completely different now. It's way different now.
It's crazy.
It's way different.
Yeah, brother, it's different. No, all you have to do for beat woman are just train for Olympics, dog, and then tell them say you're a woman. You can just go thump up woman, brother. Right now, if me go put on her gloves and say, yo, wife, a long time I want to do this, and just label it under Olympics, I done.
And big up to Sorafel for the super chat. He says, should have had officials clarifying details immediately. Misinformation was rife. It was a second generation Rwandan and most likely a Christian. That's crazy. Big up for the super chat, Sorafel, though. Appreciate it. Flawless, correct. The guy wasn't even Muslim. So he wasn't Muslim. He was just Asian. Okay, I stand corrected.
That's what I say at the fucking propaganda. That's so crazy. Because them have this chokehold on the media, whatever them put out is fact. And people just believe it because, yo, when we did Little and I grew up, to us, the news was king. All we think the news do are report facts. Over a period of time, it moved from the point of the news reporting fact to just the news being there to spread whatever narrative they want.
Yeah. They don't report on it. They're supposed to just tell you what happened.
Because look, the media, the same media, I got to tell us, say, yo, blame the white man to be racist, right? But whenever on a lose and a hurricane fault, why a black man dep on the fucking newspaper? So who contribute to the mindset? Who contribute to the slave mind? Who contribute to the matrix or manipulate the people for things there's something wrong with black people? On a continuously propagate it. And when you propagate it, you said to the black people, see, are the white man fault. But you did continuously put this in them heads, say the black people fault. So you pit us against each other when really and truly the enemy was always you, because you are trying to prevent unity. Because once the people united, you have no power. It's as simple as this. Once the people united, we can come together and say, yo, I fuck with the news at chat. Yo, we don't believe the news no more.
Yeah, and I think people have realized that. Yeah, I think people have realized that in regards to, you mentioned it there. News is just supposed to report and tell you what happened.
That's the man who wouldn't have been mask.
There we go, and this is why we need to bring the flood. It's a wrap, man. Show's over. I've been saying this. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this, man. even before this, and the more when incidents and things of this nature happen, I just go, yeah, like it just clarifies it even further. Like that's it. What call that? Like, yo, bring the flood. It's a wrap, man. Shows how much more fuckery's gonna happen before we go. Yeah, you know what?
We don't need the flood,
race
brother.
wars into races and race wars in 2024. Crazy.
I can't swim, but I can't swim that good.
Yes. Right. Just when I say bring the flood, that just means just wipe us out. Yo, do you know what I'm saying?
No,
Universe, high power.
just take it literally comedic value, is it?
Yeah. I can't swim either. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be fucked. But yo,
I can't swim enough. You just can't.
Terrible.
I can't flood swim.
Yeah, I can't. Nah, I hear you. But yeah, it's hella fuckeries. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. Hella fuckeries.
Bold of you for call it. Fucker. Fucker is something you can explain. A complete foolishness this time. What?
True, man.
It is. But yo, shouts to everyone tapped in. Still just under 200 of you lot in here. Get us up to 100 likes. We're still only at 83 likes, people. Get us up to 100 likes, people. Get us up to 100 likes as well. Oh, and is that what it was, nephew? First? Because I didn't know the full details on it. That's what I'm learning from you. I didn't read the full article on it. Yeah, but it's crazy. Like what's going on, like in the aftermath after it. But that being said, back to the football as well. Big up to, well, we're gonna get to this. Abdi and Gaming for Life, both put the same thing out. Big up Abdi. There's things happening right now for Gallagher. He has to inform Chelsea and Atletico in the next hours tonight or in the morning on his move. Hey, Kaneki, thoughts on that? On everything that's going on with Gallagher? Because you don't know it. I've not heard from you on about this.
Okay, well, first of all, Gallagher needs to understand this right now. Yeah, from your shit, leave. The fact that Atletico Madrid even want you right now is a blessing. That's a blessing. Like, leave, fam. The thing with it is this: a lot of these shit players overestimate them importance to the side. Chelsea don't need you, fam. You're dog shit. Who are you to turn down two contract from Chelsea? Like, did you win a Champions League with them like fucking Mason Mount, fam? Who the fuck are you? Fam, he's garbage. What is Gallagher good at? You can't pass, you can't shoot, you can't dribble.
I'm good at
you're literally fucking worthless. They offered you 2 contracts and like, yo, we have players that are better than you. So right now we need you as a squad player. Why does Gallagher not see himself as a squad player?
He might go until he end up in a championship. Make him go on.
No. It's either this. Go play for Atletico Madrid or get your contract burnt and go play for MK Dons, fam.
You know what I mean?
It's that easy. Champions League with Atletico Madrid, where you're going to hold bench. At least think about it. You don't want to sit on Chelsea's bench, so your next option is Atletico Madrid, where you're going to sit on the bench because you're not better than DePaul, you're not better than Marcos Llorente, you're not better than anyone there. So you're moving from one bench to another bench. The only difference is you'd have probably got more to play time at Chelsea if you had signed a contract instead of moving like a dumbass.
Trust?
Listen to me. Listen, with him right now, this whole Chelsea situation, Chelsea need to just tell him this. Listen, if you don't got to come Madrid, we just have to burn your contract.
They have banished him from the squad as well. He is banished from the first team squad. When he get back in the UK, he won't be with the first team squad. Obviously, we know that can change though. But yeah, it seems he's on his way out because this is crazy. I don't know what he's trying to. What are you trying to like? Yeah, obviously he'll come out. And state, once this comes to a conclusion, he'll come out and state what.
The thing is this: he thinks he's Mason Mount. Remember how before when it was rumored that he would leave, how the Chelsea fans were up in arms and like, oh, don't leave Mason. And he stayed a year, and Chelsea fans after that year were like, get him out the fucking club. That's what he thinks. He thinks Chelsea fans are going to defend him.
Now they love him though. There's the banner. If we sell Conor, we riot.
What kind of riot?
You'll have to ask them. I don't know what kind of riot.
Are the minerals of this world? Are the minerals of this world? Let's see it.
Oh yeah, because minerals don't like. Yeah, he likes Gallagher. Not too much a fan of the weirdos, but hey, we move. But yeah,
not weirdos.
Yeah, man, you don't like the
Now,
weirdos, man. You
how
know
the
this
hell you
fucking weirdos.
and
Yeah.
and
What a
this
weirdo, isn't it?
dumbass and this dumbass so it's AI generated one live stream. AI don't work like that. AI does not work like that. But you're a dumbass, so I don't expect you to know this.
Listen, make the man make whatever excuse him up because the way him did I get cooked, me can't blame him. Man, that get sauteed live.
Hold and say kiss my left nut and hold the right one for good glory until I come to UK, fam.
Yeah, yo, it's the way he said it.
Yeah, brother. And then
That
him
was
just
fun,
continue.
yo.
Him just
He
wouldn't stop. Him
he
just wouldn't
carried
stop.
on.
No
Even
past,
after the
no
man said,
future.
even after the man said the word
Called
dog,
him a weirdo. Yeah, man.
the man
After
just
you called him,
went past that.
Yeah. I never knew
Yeah,
weirdo starts with an N, you know, but you know.
Yo,
hey,
the
man,
man press
hey,
proven.
yeah,
Swear
man.
down.
Yeah, definitely press proven.
The
Does
man press
anybody in the chat
proven.
know that guy? If anyone knows that guy, let me know. He needs to start a channel. He's hilarious, that guy.
Yo,
That guy
and
is hilarious,
based
yo.
on how me I watch the video, it's like, bro, them that they thought normal and everything, and this man you just see him picture pop up, and him just start cook. Him never wait a second. Him just start cook. And him just start cook and cook like him a try feed
Yes,
the homeless blood. I
fam, that
swear
was
down.
pure hatred. That
Yo, the
icon
man just
came up and that was just pure hatred, fam. What was
the
it?
man
Refu-
the
you
man
know,
not like minerals from day one, dog.
Oh,
you
yeah, he was
know,
ready.
is that
Yeah, boss. He was
fam,
ready. He was ready.
it was like that Indian guy, may so
Swear
rest
down,
in
that's
peace,
it.
that Indian Chelsea fan that was like, there is no passion, there is no vision. That man came up and immediately just target mineral. Like,
Man
first
just
of all, yeah, you, and it was over.
Yo,
It was
man said
over.
you sound like Sean Dyche. I was dying, yo.
Man said, you sound like you've been smoking a black and mild since you were 7 years old, fam. Not even
yeah,
smoking, chewing black and mild since you were 7.
He was like, minerals, mate, minerals. He's old enough to be your dad. He doesn't know who you are. I was like, damn.
Yo, the man baffled, dog. The man baffled. The man
And
looked
then he
like
called
he
him a
don't even
fucking
know
weirdo.
what to do.
Nah,
Huh?
man,
Yeah.
you know, he's saying that's why he called him a
Weirdo,
weirdo.
no, you have to do it right, flawless. Weirdo with an N.
Yeah, weirdo with an N. Yeah, that was it. He
Weirdo
called
with
him
an
weirdo.
N.
Called him weirdo
You
with
know,
an N.
NWEIRDO, you know. The W is silent and the N silent. Weirdo with an N, you know.
Oh shit! It's the way people backed it.
Jesus.
It was like, yo, it was
Huh?
AI. Nah, he said weirdo. All right, sure.
And you wanna know what's a joke? The people
Like, you know
because
what the problem with them
because I
people,
got banned from his chat. I got banned from his chat. The people that were in his chat, you don't see them anywhere else.
brother, listen. You know what the problem? Too much people not have good parents, like parents who actually reprimand them and discipline them. Because if you did have strict parents, you would have known that certain excuses now go work. Them just now go fly. You get what I say? You know when
It's
you
not
get
even
trouble
the
and your
fact.
parents, you can't just tell them anything. It's have to
Yeah,
orchestrated,
it's gotta
beautiful.
be smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's have to clever.
Um,
At least
it's
maybe
not
if them
even.
figure it out and it clever enough, them say, boy, the boy have sense. You get me? You might get to a little bit.
Fam, I not even parents. Some man just never yet get them lip boss yet, fam. You know, some man never get like a good thumping at them face yet, fam. Like just get step on ground. Some man never yet get that yet, you know. You can see from how them talk and move. You've never been in a proper fist fight before.
True, man.
You know, when you hear him talk, I'm like, a man never yet run up to you and clap you out of one bat yet, you know. You just know that, you know.
Yeah.
You never get a
Man,
two
they
before
talk
to your
like
knee yet, you know.
everybody, dog.
Yeah, some man not going like them bad. And I say, until they meet the people who are better than them, all of a sudden, no trouble, no trouble.
No trouble.
The way some on the chat on the internet, mood, I swear things to some on a gangster.
Where does this guy live? Where does this guy live?
And that me want fam. You can see a man come on, you can hear all that brother the chat. The brother what diss him. You know, say that brother they stand up on him 10-2. Like minerals, I'm like, fam, you're a white, like me look at minerals, like, yo, you're a white Englishman. What the fuck do you think you're doing to someone from the Bronx, fam? What the fuck you think you're going to do?
No, man. No, that's send me address, man. Florida, we there,
Yeah.
Stand
I
your
know
ground. No, that's send me address. As knock your door that dead. My name I give you a chance to even know me look like.
And even that address them me I send him. And even that address me I send him. Yo, 43 March Pen Road, Jamaica, Spanish Town. Forward now?
Yeah, man.
And yeah, Prime, yeah, man. Prime says it. I always knew Minerals was that way inclined when he said Lukaku should just man up and deal with the racial abuse because of the interview he did. Hey, man, it's telling, man. He's telling like when he said that
You know?
Rice would be a better signing for Chelsea than Tchouaméni because Tchouaméni just be there for the money, whereas Rice gets the club. Sure.
Yeah. Declan Rice gets the club.
Sure, he gets the club. That's why he played for West Ham and then went and played for us.
Yeah.
But he gets Chelsea.
Yeah.
I went and
You
played
know,
for your 2 year ups.
sometimes, whenever I used to hear that from the Man United players, like from that brother on that United channel that I will not name, from multiple United channels that are like, Scott McTominay, Pogba is this, but Scott McTominay gets Manchester United. You're right, because Scott McTominay and Pogba, you obviously know so Scott McTominay get the club. Yeah, because Scott McTominay know him can do better than Man United. You ever realize this? The players that can do better than them club, that player will never get the club.
Yo, listen, that's why I don't care what Flawless wants to say. That brother, they have some affiliation with Sir Alex. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, man, cool.
I'm sick and tired of these people.
Man, hey, I just don't give them an out, but that's just me.
Eh?
You cannot
that's
stand them.
Something that Kennedy is saying can do better right now. Scott McTominay at best is probably like a Crystal Palace player, bruv.
Yeah, but
that's most of our team.
Eh?
That's it. No, that's most of our team. Look at Mason Mount. Realistically, Mason Mount was supposed to leave Chelsea and gone to Burnley.
No, sorry, and a Crystal Palace player. Too much man them.
No, Scott McTominay is a Sheffield United player. That's what he is. He should be playing for the Blades. This man should be playing at Hibs. Motherwell. You want to know which team would fit him because he has the look for it? Yeah? He would fit Millwall. That's Scott McTominay's level. Just blood and guts and passion.
Sheffield United. I think you got it. I think that was the spot on.
Like that's it. These mans of these clubs love players that can't do better than their club. Think about it. What could Luke Shaw do better than Manchester United? You think Luke Shaw can do better than Man United? You think Harry Maguire can do better than Man United? Mason Mount can't do better than Man United. Scott McTominay can't do better than Man United. If Garnacho was to leave Man United right now, where the fuck would he go?
Flawless gun.
He probably just get kicked out. Probably soon come back. But that's it. Like look at Liverpool. If you look at your players, you realize that none of you hold players highly that can do better than Liverpool. The players that can do better than Liverpool are the players that Liverpool players love. Salah can do better than Liverpool. Liverpool fans, well, some of them, because I'm seeing a lot of them turn on Salah, they know that. Yes, Salah can do better than Liverpool. Mane can do better than Liverpool. Firmino could do better than Liverpool. Liverpool fans love these guys. Van Dijk can do better than Liverpool. They love Van Dijk. Trent can do better than Liverpool. They love Trent.
Man, I like with that conversation, you go.
That's a good conversation. What I'm
trying to say is that.
Yeah, exactly. Man. So talk about it.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that.
Madrid.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that these fan bases are always.
Madrid, them can't take everybody, fam. We have to get.
Yeah, they can.
What you mean? They can't take it? They've done it before. They've done it 3 times actually.
They might do it now.
Yeah,
as I said, they've done it 3 times before.
Yeah, but
have you seen the Galacticos?
Left enough for them, still have left enough for other people get.
No, they don't.
If it's Liverpool, I'm good. Yeah, Madrid take it on, man.
Nah. You need to understand. If Real Madrid could find a way to get all the best players and not get punished, they'd do it. If Real Madrid had a way to get all the best players and not get punished, they'd do it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Them can do it.
They can get close. They can get close to it. They can get close.
No,
man should have some of the players that we have, but man, no, I'm not just like enough.
That's why I said misery loves company. If we're gonna be bad, everybody else can be bad too. I'm with that. Fuck it.
That's how it goes. If I'm dying, you dying with me. Ain't no choice. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, man, we are gonna drown together, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know? How dare you try to leave this sinking ship?
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying?
Sinking on the Titanic and the rigor mortis clicking in, and you're trying to come on.
They tried that shit. Like, we must stop Manchester. I mean, we must stop Real Madrid. Who's we? You know what I'm saying? That's a you problem, my friend.
Watching Vader, hearing Vader speak, I'm looking at that man's a politician. We should all be brothers in arms, trying to stop Real Madrid. I'm
Them
like,
can't
first of all, my
them
guy,
support
if
England.
Man United had to choose between, if Man United had a gun with 2 bullets, and we had between Real Madrid and you, we'd shoot you twice.
No facts. 100%. You tried that. We almost come together. We can't let them get 15 Champions Leagues. Why not? It don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
It
at
don't affect
Barcelona.
me at all.
You know what I'm saying? Let them go win 15.
It's
That ain't no
like,
competition.
it's like we're just gonna, you guys are going to sit here and watch Manchester, Real Madrid do all this. I'm like, we've been watching Real Madrid do this for a long time, but I forgot your club didn't exist during these times. You know, your club wasn't here in the days of R9 and Zinedine Zidane and Makalele. Like you guys weren't here. You were in League Three fighting freaking Colchester. That's where you mans were. Yeah, when Liverpool were out here doing the impossible against AC Milan, you mans were in some fifth division playoff. Yeah, when you had man like Steve Ireland and Gibbon, yeah, and Fernandez and David Bent and these old guys, fam, like
It's
you
them
weren't
and that
there.
Magic. Yeah.
No man them says a juggernaut.
Mhm.
A juggernaut.
So don't come to me. Every time I hear him speak, I don't get you guys' hatred of us. I'm like, yo, listen to me. Right now, we're tolerating you because you're keeping Arsenal fans quiet. You're being tolerated. You're not
Be
liked. You're
honest
being
with you.
tolerated. You know,
It's
like
true.
you're being tolerated. That's it.
If
You
if
are keeping Arsenal.
if City make Arsenal win a league title, done.
Oh
It
no,
done. That's
the
straight
vim
through.
that's going to be turned on City if they allow
Straight.
Arsenal to
May I
win
go
the
do
league.
my
That vim,
research?
please, the
My
vim that would get
research.
what City would get if they let Arsenal win the league would be
Yeah, man.
And you know,
disastrous.
I love to make sure you subscribe to Vader, man. That's my G. But yeah, he's
What we
hilarious.
need for win the league next season still, but yeah.
Yeah, but
You
that's
won.
just it. But
Nah, you don't need you lot winning the league. We don't need that.
nah, you guys won one, and we all call it the COVID league.
I say, no
That's
worry yourself.
one is
No worry
enough.
yourself. You only did
One
deny
is
it. You could have
enough.
win it. Don't. I'll never win.
I don't
It
need that.
don't matter.
I'm too close. I'm too close to the city. Like you lot, nah, I can't stand you lot. Yeah,
My boss.
La 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 la. Honest, look. That may I tell you, bumbo
Chat
clock.
is
Yo,
fire. Though. I can't lie. The chat is fire.
yo, that chant is fire. If something goes wrong, I'm telling you, that chant is going to sound way wrong.
Honest, look. Think I go crazy, dog.
What
Yo,
am
not
happy?
trying the
What
best,
am at
yo.
least? What I'm at least
Yo.
psyched for, at least to some extent, as you've heard yourself, Flawless. You realize
Yeah.
what I've been telling you about Liverpool from February is what you're hearing right now from Liverpool fans?
Honest, look.
Yeah. You called it. I'll give you your credit. You called it spot on with what went like your analysis of
Honest, look.
how you transitioned to manage Liverpool and what they would need.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why I don't think they're gonna have the fall off. People automatically as new manager, they're gonna have a fall off. I don't think so.
Bro,
No,
them not realize that. Them not
They have
realize so. We have
Still have quality.
especially in a certain areas, we have more slot players than we did club players because all of the club players them burnt out. That's why under the system where we did have with Klopp, it just never that work out to a point because the man them just sick and tired of the running, fam. Man them just want to play football now. We have Thiago on them Monday, Curtis Jones with Elliott a rub bench, flipping Carvalho, you couldn't even see the reserves, not even the reserves the man could have see on the club. No, them man they come in and a ball out like
Yeah.
and them
Because
and I smile, I say, oh, we like this football. Like, bro,
yeah,
come on.
because I said to you guys about Harvey Elliott. I said Elliott and Curtis Jones. No, I said when I told you guys that because of Slut, you guys are going to see a different Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott.
Because of who?
Sam Slut.
La 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 la.
Yeah,
You
mute this
wait,
guy.
we need to get that from a fucking soundboard, dog. I swear,
Yeah,
dog.
man, get on the soundboard. That's a fire chat. It's a fire chat.
Yeah, but
For real.
A clapper sing it
from
too.
Liverpool. But what I have to ask now, because I never got to see it fully, like how was Gravenberch actually? Because he's one of the players where I'm saying if you guys can actually get him back to how he was before, that's one midfield you don't need to sign. But I never got to see the game fully.
I'm just glad so we're not do this bugger running up and down, yeah, man.
No, I told you wouldn't be doing it. I said it from February that you guys won't be running around. Your entire
And
game,
never look too pleased with the United game either.
yeah, but
Because we don't
I
get
remember,
outplayed.
yeah, because I told you when you play a side that know how to exploit the wings, it would punish you.
But
You saw
bro,
it against Man United. You saw it
give
against
me
Man
credit.
United when you.
Shot. That's what I say. You see when me see, you know me like to see. That's why I rate Jose Mourinho. You see when my team can be shit and still win, good.
Yeah,
As long as you're good majority of the time, but when you're shit, you have your off day, you still a win 3 love. Wonderful. I'll take it.
because
And you know what's funny? You know what? You know a symptom of all of the league, especially every team in the league. Guess what the symptom? The same symptom of United have. Them don't have final passes, them don't have finishers. So wonderful. It should be perfect. Because guess what? We have that. Except for Nunes.
except for
That's another
Nunes.
story. Hopefully, yo, all my days. Yo, you see if Nunes start kick up fire on the slot, dead and dead. You can't talk to me. Now I forgot this man in front of the show. Now I forgot get the next Jamaican. That may tell you.
Nah, you can still up on the show. We just have to mute you.
Oh,
It's some of the show.
Yeah. Facts. It's a shootout. That's it. 100%.
that may tell you. I think a joke.
Yeah, but we not really have. There's not really much to say about the whole shit as well. Yo, speaking of the Olympics, maybe you get to talk about it. Fam, you see what the man them like? Why them think them matter? Why them matter in Jamaica? What we do?
Eh?
Why? What happened? What did I miss?
Bro, dog. Bro, that you
Shelly
them
and
feel like
Face.
I be things them are going, dog, but I just so reaching a life. United States get more aggressive now, dog. Before them used to make a do it thing, but now them are rig everything, dog.
They're tired of losing to a little small island, fam. We've been dominating track and field for over a decade now.
Yeah, and then thief the brother in a race.
Near point 7,
Why? What happened in the race?
0.003 of a second. Rob Jamaica first,
Man,
man.
they never win that. Man, never win that, dog. But I one of them thing, man. And them, we never want to win nothing in that. We shouldn't even compete in that the Olympics anyways. From the opening ceremony, man, them should have just turned back. Them probably did pay too much to flight them at that time, problem.
Definitely. Trying yard go France. Way too much money that man. But yeah, man. Them alright, but Said same go keep a show after the Community Shield. So when Man United lose that, I want to know. We see what that turn out.
Calling. But when I calling, I just United fans in one on that, no so.
No, I'm going to do a Premier League one different. So I'm going to try see if
I think it's
do that.
Fans. Yeah, of all clubs, I think. I don't think it's solely just United.
No,
I don't think so.
You just
big up Marshall as well, man.
Playing that Community Shield, I City you not play.
Yeah, see, yeah, we got see. I see in the Community Shield.
CFC.
I doubt you might get watching on for
Chelsea fans them.
Yeah, big up Marshall for the raid, man. Hey, you lot, salute to Marshall. Hope you're good, Marshall. It's been a minute. Make sure you lot subscribe to Casualty FC. That's my guy right there, man. That's gang. So shout out Marshall. Big up everyone that's joined over from the raid. Run up the likes. Because we're still short of 100 likes, which is crazy. We are still short of 100 likes. We're 4 short.
But them on them nice side, man, with Mariska and them on there.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do bits. About to move on Gallagher. Yeah.
Greatest team in that.
And big up Prime as well. Shouts to Prime every single time. It's anything you might want to discuss, anything you might want to discuss that we've not discussed. Or is that everything pretty much?
What is there to discuss? Like, what is there to discuss? Smith Rowe gone to Fulham. So Smith Rowe gone to Fulham for some reason. Man United turned down 20 million.
Arteta pussy old dog. Yo, Smith Rowe put the man on the map in a dog, and the man just dash to a man like this dog. If I never for Smith Rowe, the man they wouldn't exist in a Smith Rowe did them best play in a season in the flipping after him started the overhaul and thing, Smith Rowe come up mad and man get one injury.
Remember him and Saka saving job in the farm.
Yeah.
We never forget that December when
Smith Rowe did better
when they
than
beat
Saka
Chelsea
at the time.
Way better.
Way better.
But he overused Smith Rowe him injury him and then throw him away.
And show him a dog. So,
Yeah, I
man.
think he'll do well. I think he'll do well at Fulham.
I pussy one, man.
I think he'll do well at Fulham.
Yeah.
He'll do well.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You know,
I don't think
pussy
he will.
will.
Though.
Oh, no, Lord.
Yo, mute that brother, yeah, man. You can't.
That's cool, man. You know, man, it's good. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how the Liverpool season goes. Like I said, I think they'll do all right, though. All jokes aside.
I know they will.
Everyone expecting a big drop off on them is crazy.
Yeah, I said it from February.
Yeah,
I said it from February. I said that from February that Liverpool wouldn't fall off. The only way they fall off is if FSG just completely just doesn't do anything, which they're probably doing right now.
Yeah, they'll sign someone. They'll definitely sign someone. Who they'll sign, I don't know, but they'll sign somebody.
They need to sign Coop Minor, his brother. That's who they need to sign. Yeah, the six.
Then too much of them brother here. Timber have one brother, Coop Miners have one brother. Which one in brother play for? From PSP?
Almiser. No, Almiser.
One of them gonna one of them did already make a move, not so good Juventus or some shit.
Yeah, that time brother from Atalanta.
Yeah, what did cook with? I'm surprised we not get none of them baller there. You know why we don't have no Atalanta baller? Because Klopp cut. I know say yo, Klopp would have signed one already.
No, Klopp would have signed Lookman. Klopp would have signed Lookman.
Nah, bro. Anthony Gordon would have probably get signed already if Klopp did there.
Well, you reckon you would have spent the big money on him?
Yeah, more than likely Klopp they would have done that. I don't see the Liverpool's infatuation with Anthony Gordon. Like, Yermi Pino and Harvey Barnes fit Liverpool way better than Anthony Gordon. Yermi Pino and Harvey Barnes fit them a lot better than Anthony Gordon. I don't know why they're so interested. Why they're just hell bent on Anthony Gordon.
But you feel like we're hell bent though?
It look like from the fact that you guys aren't even looking at anybody else. It's like it's Anthony Gordon. Is Anthony Gordon or boss? I don't like that. I don't like that. Like there's no other option. Like it's just Anthony Gordon or we're not signing anyone.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that. That's crazy. It shouldn't be that. That is a bit mad. I do look at that and look at that with the side.
That's how we normally move still.
Yeah. And it's like I think
that's how we normally move. Through a minute, when I get through a minute, all right, the 100 mil just go buy a striker instead.
And now
like, bro, we needed a DM. Them have 100 mil for a DM, not get the DM. Darwin Nunes. Like, what kind of maths that?
Yeah, that's it.
And you see, I'm seeing a lot of Liverpool fans talking about Varela, the midfielder that I talked about in January when the show just started.
Oh, nice, Lord.
So that's hilarious as well.
Yo, know yourself, yo. Them hopefully things will go right, man. No worry about. We don't need Anthony Gordon, cause him not gonna be much different than Diaz.
No, you don't.
But like almost a carbon. Well, Diaz more skillful and thing, but
yeah, but Anthony, the thing everybody will tell you is that Gordon scores more goals. That's gonna be the beating stick.
I mean, if he can score more goals, then fine, and he can score it to Nunes. Oh no, shit.
Yeah, we're gonna miss.
I don't think I'm gonna stop singing this song, you know. But yeah, dog.
Sketchy. But we are gonna close out. Love to everyone that has locked in. Right. Big up. You know what I'm saying? Again, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. I haven't updated the schedule for next week, but you'll get all the regular shows. So we'll be back today, obviously 4:30 p.m. UK time. Talk your ish, people. Fan calling show that's open for anybody to call in, no matter what club you support, so whether it's United, whether it's Liverpool, whether it's another club in the Big Six, whether it's another team in the Premier League, whether it's a team outside of the Premier League, whoever you support, whatever you want to talk about, sporting wise, people. So feel free to call in. And like I said, I'm going to update it so you'll get the Manchester United shows, so you get the Man United podcast, all the crossovers, so Manchester United, Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, Spurs, and of course Man United, Liverpool, as well as the Q&As, as well as the Yardman show as well on the playback. We're doing basketball, the Olympics, running clubs. Yeah, nephew, we're running clubs. That's what I was going to get to. We're running clubs straight after this over on the playback. We are going to redirect over to the gaming channel as well. But make sure you follow the playback people, playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv. Because when the season starts, that's where all the watch-alongs will be. Yeah, go on.
What's this? Who suffers more with one injury? Arsenal, Man United. No. For rated, it's not Odegaard. It's I wouldn't say it's Odegaard for you guys. I'm saying it's Saka. You suffer more based on what you're aiming for. You suffer more with one injury. Let's be honest.
I think it's Odegaard because even though Saka is key for them, they have players closer to Saka than they do.
Than they are to Odegaard.
Yeah, Odegaard is Fabio Vieira.
No, man, Declan Rice.
Jesus is this guy. Jesus is closer to Saka than Vieira is to Odegaard.
You don't think of Declan Rice?
If that,
him 100 mil. I'm 100 mil ball.
No.
Yeah, man, that's Declan.
Declan Rice injured, the season done.
Yeah, but no, I think
couldn't possibly play second without Declan Rice.
Yeah, the one that struggles more is you though. Like Manchester City without Rodri, they still win games. They still score goals. They just concede more goals than usual. With Rodri, City will win a game 4-0. Without Rodri, City will win the game 4-1 or 4-2. So that's just it. Who suffers more is Arsenal because how you guys play and what you're aiming for, you would suffer way more with one major team injury.
Liverpool, McAllister, bro. It's the only player who probably suffer with. You choose McAllister out of everybody. We have Van Dijk, we have Salah, we have Trent. So much McAllister. You see, but the one who suffers more out of all of these teams is you. It's literally you because based on your you have no backup in your attack. Yeah, midfield. You guys have no backup for any of your actual key players. Like if Havertz is injured, who are you playing at striker? Jogo Finito. Like bar what's his name? Trossard. Like you have poor cover for some key areas, fam. And for what you're aiming for, which is the league, you suffer way more. City know how to play without some of their key players. They know how to play without Kevin De Bruyne. They know how to play without Rodri. They know how to play without they know how to play without Haaland. Like they know how to play without key players. But you, it's different. It's way different. So it's Arsenal for me.
How are them? Yeah, because they're the ones he named. Odegaard. You don't have anything close to Odegaard. There's nothing close to Odegaard. And the one player who's close to him, you just sold in Smith Rowe. Fabio Vieira is your next best attacking midfielder, unless the
wait, is Fabio Vieira still there? I thought they sold him.
Vieira's still there. No, yeah, Fabio Vieira's still there. So that's how I look at it. I don't think there's anyone. Fabio Vieira, Rice. You're bearing that air, like in the midfield. Like who else is even there? What other attacking midfielders do you have?
What other attacking midfielders do they have actually?
It's literally Odegaard and Fabio Vieira.
It's Havertz.
You can argue Havertz is your next best 8.
We call him a frontline player or some shit.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, right, Lex. A central forward line player.
Okay.
That's what he is. It's essential because you were talking about
anywhere in the forward line.
But he said no. I was like, what about right wing or left wing? He's like, no, Troop said central forward line player.
Central forward line player, wide fielder. Central forward line player, wide fielder, midfielding centre back. Like Jesus Christ, fam.
Central forward line player. I love that. That's beautiful.
I'm telling you.
Steve, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
What Steve I say?
Hideki says Javi Guerrero is going to go to Atletico Madrid instead of Conor Gallagher. The fact that Atletico are looking at him is crazy, but hey.
Why would he go? This youth is such a techie footballer. Why is he going to Atletico Madrid?
Oh, you talking about Guerrero? I don't know anything about
Yes. Fam, he was linked with Leverkusen. What the hell?
Yeah, man.
You know,
Maga
I'm
killing
too. You know what?
career.
I'm too. You know what? I'm
The
too tired.
Maga run
I'm way
next
too.
year.
I'm way too tired for this. I'm way
Yes.
too tired for
And
this.
on that note,
Again,
we go.
sorry for cutting off. I had to talk with my
That's common.
manager, man.
No, that's a question. It's all good. But yes, people, we
Yo,
are
mute
closing
that
out.
brother, yeah, man. Jesus Christ, you mean you said that one?
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it's catchy. I'm not gonna lie. The song, yo, the
That's
chant,
the
I love.
worst thing about it. That's the I don't want to hear it,
It's catchy.
fam.
Yo,
Freaking,
This
I
it's,
walk
fucker,
around my
this
house.
fucker got warm up in dinner.
it's,
Then I-
it's just catchy. That shit fire. It really is. It is. Well, big up everyone that is locked in. Like I said, we're redirecting to the playback. Well, we're redirecting to the gaming channel, but get over to the playback, people, where you will get when the season starts, which is now under like 11 days away from the start of the season. Back. I'm saying round the corner. So, people, yeah. Playback is where the Premier League watch-alongs will be. The Manchester United ones will be here on the YouTube and on the playback, but all the other games are over on the playback. And I'll be doing multiple games as well. Gonna do pretty much most games, people. So you get the early kickoff because normally it contains one of the big team. I'll be doing more 3 p.m. kickoffs, more 12:30s, more 5:30s as well. Even the Sundays, more 2 p.m.s. I'll run some La Liga watch-alongs as well. Flawless, which is more catchy, Onslaught or Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea, definitely without that. That shit's hilarious, man. That shit's
What
Fam,
hilarious.
I hate that Chelsea song. I hate
When I be talking to Lewis and I say something to him and he'd be like,
Chelsea.
not even
Chelsea,
that's catchy. But even when I be like, oh, he say,
Chelsea.
I'll just say, yo, yeah, cold goal for me, go Chelsea. I'm like, yo, this fucking guy, big up, man. Like he says that just in normal day life, not even
Yeah.
anything to do with football. When we talk about something,
I hate that Chelsea shit so much because
Chelsea.
you wanna know what the reason why I hate that Chelsea one so much was this was back in the days when I used to take FIFA serious and I'd play someone that just sweat, just this rat. Every time he scored, I heard that dumb Chelsea chant as his theme. Hated it straight up. Chelsea. It's just I know this idiot over here so come with that dumb Arnie Slot song. Like, yo, can't I have peace, fam? Can't I have peace, fam? Jesus Christ.
Wait, yeah, you better hoping on the good this season.
Yeah, I'm hoping you not. But that's
Yeah, I hope you guys don't do good as well. Fingers crossed.
Every team I got started the Ernest Lot chant, I swear.
Every season. Yeah, man, we will be there. And I'm looking forward to the season. Content creative purposes, I am looking forward to the season. It's gonna be a good one.
What is it?
This season is gonna be
Manchester
hilarious.
United purposes.
This season is gonna be hilarious.
That's Manchester United. That's a detriment. But other than that, everything else is a positive.
I don't think so, dog.
The detriment. Yeah, because you're a United fan, so that's why it's great for you.
Oh man, but not gonna finish third, so it matter.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I've said before, I'll say again. Even when I was talking to Saeed before the show, goals. He also told me our front six is getting 70 goals. So I was like, all right, bet. You know
like I've said before.
Saeed did not say that.
So, yeah, he did. We had the discussion.
Saeed said that. Yo.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, something to discuss.
He said Rashford 15. I think he said Rashford 15. Xerxes 15.
Rashford can get 15.
Yeah, I finished that. Yes,
Rashford with the Xerxes link up and thing that can happen, but
he had. But the rest of it's not. He said Rashford 15, Xerxes 15, Bruno 10, Diallo 10.
Bruno 10. Did you tell Saeed that Bruno hasn't scored 10 Premier League goals in 4 years?
Yeah, yes. Now without non-penalty, yeah, I did mention that to him as well. And then did he say Højlund? I think he said Højlund 10 as well.
Højlund's going to do what?
The Van Nistelrooy.
Højlund going to do what?
Yes. Believe.
10. So here's my thing with all that is, so that means if the front six is getting 70, that means the rest of the team at least getting 15, 20. So that means we got a title winning attack. If you score 90 goals, you're in a title race.
Yeah, that's what it means. So when we score, what you need to ask Saeed, what I want to ask Saeid is, so we score 70 goals. How much are we conceding?
Probably best defense, man. Probably 45.
Better than.
Once you get Agate and once you got Ligt and Mazawari and Fafana.
Prime. I wish I was lying to you. No. Bruno Fernandes has not scored 10.
Yeah, it's non-penalty prime. If you take away his penalty goals, he's not scored 10 Premier League goals in
4 years.
Yeah. Go on.
What am I say?
Well,
The only reason I signed Mazwari, I have to send him to the Manchester United hospital, blood.
yeah, he's also injury prone, so that is fantastic. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
It's
Big up
fantastic,
TJ as well,
isn't it?
man. TJ says big up the chat in the yard, but shout out to TJ every single time.
big
And
up.
everyone subscribe to TJ as well, people. Make sure you do that also.
Mm.
Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget we are available on all audio platforms as well. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Hills with the follow. Shout out to all the audio listeners. I see the numbers be going up in particular on Spotify. So make sure you follow us on there, 5-star us. Same iTunes, all you iPhone users. Same with SoundCloud as well. Like I said, we're redirecting over to the gaming channel, waiting for the rest of the gang to pull up for
Yeah.
I'm gonna run football bingo, so you lot get over. I'm gonna run some.
Yeah,
No, you need for something, dog.
Is
Prime.
You need to start running pro clubs on the PS5, dog.
Yo, when I get PS5, I'll run it. I'll just
Yeah,
get the
and-
PS4 version of the game.
Eh?
Yeah.
Get the PS4 version. Then when you buy the next installment of FIFA,
Me would have to
get the
buy
PS4 version.
Yeah.
No, me not a PC me play on.
You're on
Them
PC,
not
isn't
that
it?
Yeah.
PC.
Alright, when I
Me
get
would have to
PS5,
get
I
the
will do.
PS5. But the
Yeah,
PS5 can play with the PC.
And
When
Prime.
I get
If
PS5,
it wasn't for the penalty last season, Prime, it literally would have certified for. Literally, if not for last season, he's been 3 years since he scored 10 goals in the league until last season. But right now, Bruno Fernandes hasn't even hit 10 assists in the Premier League in 4 years.
has he not got?
He hasn't registered 10 assists in the Premier League in 4 years. Pogba left the Premier League with the highest, Man United's highest assist, 9. That has yet to be broken. Since Pogba has left, no one in our team has out-assisted Paul Pogba in the Premier League with 9 assists.
That's crazy.
The person that came close was Ericsson with 8.
Yeah, shout out Ericsson. That was his first season. And yeah, on that note, we're gonna close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. Don't forget, if this is your favorite show as well, there's a playlist for it on the channel, people. So click the playlist. This show, audio of a Yardman shows, Premier League podcast will pop up. Well, big up to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you lot on the playback.